play.
Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás, mi amor Alicia? Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Allison, and today we are playing Nancy Drew Tomb of the Lost Queen Bonus Edition. Now if you're wondering why I'm saying Bonus Edition, it is because her interactive likes to make things a little complicated when it comes to the Hidden Objects games universe. Normally with Hidden Objects, the Collector's Edition has everything with it, you know, concept art, music, achievements, Easter eggs, all that stuff right at the gate, right on the main menu. Whereas with her interactive, you can only get the bonus edition when it's a pre-order before it's publicly released. Once it is publicly released, the bonus edition is no longer available. I appreciate they do this for the fans, but for those who are just new to it and want all the bonus editions, it is very difficult. But if you're a new fan and you're just now getting into the Nancy Drew game series, there is a way to get into the bonus edition for basically all of the games. At least those who are at least the games that are able to have the bonus edition, and I will be able to explain that once we get into the gaming portion. Right now, I want to explain what the bonus edition does have, at least for Tomb of the Lost Queen, because it basically is different when it comes to certain Nancy Drew games, just because of the theme of the game. Not to mention recurring characters, because recurring characters do have their own little story and kind of adds in a little spice, a little kick to the story. Not to mention, it might even have a separate story on its own, and that usually is the case. And for Tomb of the Lost Queen, though, it's somewhere in between, I should say, where it is its own story, but at the same time it connects to Tomb of the Lost Queen. It's weird. Anywho, the recurring character is Sunny June, but I will get more into that in a second. Basically, what is in the bonus edition are phone charms and mini games on Nancy's cell phone, and that is the regular thing for bonus edition. The mini games are sometimes different, mainly because what number game you are on. We're on game number 26, so the mini games are going to be a little different, and they're going to be from previous Nancy Drew games as well, and I think a few from real life, because I know there are some of the mini games are actual things that we like to do in our spare time. Anywho, what else is on the bonus edition for Tomb of the Lost Queen specifically are extra translations for the hieroglyphs, and now we get to Sunny June. I love Sunny June so much. This recurring character was created in game number 6, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. That one is actually about the Mayan culture. It's actually a really good game. I highly recommend you check it out, at least after you're done watching Tomb of the Lost Queen on my channel. Anyway, Sunny June is really into aliens, and throughout the Nancy Drew universe, the Nancy Drew game series at least, you learn that he gets even more hyped up about the aliens and how it's all connected to different things, like how we humans depend on them and such like that. He even creates his own organization called SPIDE, which is Strange Phenomenon Inspectors Extraterrestrial Division. I'm sorry, I sometimes slur my words. Extraterrestrial. Anyway, in Tomb of the Lost Queen, we actually get to see a pamphlet that he's created for those who actually are interested in joining SPIDE, or for those who are already in SPIDE and want to register for classes and such like that. We actually do get to see the pamphlet, and on the last page of it, we actually get to see a phone number that we can contact. For those who have the regular game, you cannot use that phone number. It's just a little hidden Easter egg kind of thing to find. But with those who have this bonus edition, you are actually able to call this phone number, and you're able to And if you call it 6 different times, you get 6 unique messages. So far we've already heard 5. I'm trying to get that 6th one unless we've already heard it. I'm trying to get it. So hopefully it's possible I already heard it in the previous video and I just forgot to mark it off. Anywho, I believe there are a couple of other things that I do want to bring up. Her Interactive likes to base all of their video games off the Nancy Drew book series, which has been going on since 1930. And I mean that specific year, that's when the series started. And yes, it's a book series. It's been going on that long. The companies, at first it was Gossett and Dunlap, and now it's Simon & Schuster who have the book series. But both companies, they like to reset it every so often, give it new book cover arts, give it new stories, or even just revise it with new grammar, new punctuation, stuff like that. But with that, this particular game is based off of Secrets of the Nile, which is actually a crossover with another book series called The Hardy Boys. This book is called Secrets of the Nile, and it's actually one that isn't revised. It's not reprinted as other copies and such, just because they would have to get permission from the company who has the Hardy Boys. It's a complicated twist of things. Of course, that's my opinion, just from what I know from being an experienced writer. I'm not yet a published author, so I don't know all the details, and I've been talking quite enough, so I need to hurry it up just a little bit. But I will talk more about Secrets of the Nile at the end of the video, that is, if there is enough time. I'm trying to pick up the pace just a little bit here. But I think there's... Oh, let me go ahead and go do that. So I believe there's also outtakes, but with the bonus edition they actually stopped doing outtakes after Shattered Medallion. I think they actually listened to their fans and saying we're done with the outtakes, we know they're fake, or at least the majority of them. I do know there's at least one outtake for Tomb of the Lost Queen that is real. We do get to hear it. It's pretty cool. There's none here. Okay, so with every Nancy Drew game, you actually get a choice of 2 detective levels. It's basically an experience level kind of thing. And there basically is the list here to tell you what the differences are. I just want to let you all know that Her Interactive likes to update their game engine every so often with not just a new interface, but with new features and all that jazz. They added 4 new features after game number 28, Ghost of Thornton. Unfortunately, this is game number 26. We don't actually get to see any of those features, but we do get at least a sneak peek of one thing, but it's on Nancy's phone. It's a weird system that it's a weird way of showing the hint system that they're going to be implementing, but hey. And the other is the fast combo feature that I'm actually going to be able to... Actually, I'm not going to be able to show you, but I will be able to explain how you can access that. And let's go ahead and get into the game, shall we? Because I want to play. Ooh, that's right. Let me actually go through the task list real quick, because I like to check off what we've done so far.
Can't check that off yet.
Okay, so we still need to explore the tomb. Not surprised. Because I know I'm not that observant. I am observant, but I'm not that observant, if you know what I mean. Find out everything you can about Dylan. We still need to talk to Dylan. There's still a lot to ask him. Talk to him about. Find the missing piece from the panel on the tomb's wall. Oh, did we not look at that?
It looks like something is missing.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Discover who's inside the coffin. Figure out what the cryptic note from Jamila's handbag means. Find out what led to the fights between Lily and Abdullah. Oh, that fight. Yeah. We actually overheard a fight when we finally got to some sort of alcove that was hidden from sight, basically. I mean, you can see it, but it's the only way to get to it was to move the pillars around via a secret method. Dylan gave us this to figure out certain things around the tomb. This is what we snagged from Jamila's purse. I assume we're going to find another piece of paper to help us decode this. Journal. Oh yeah, this is a piece of journal that we found when we were up in the alcove looking at images, which helped us open the first part of the sarcophagus, and now we need to open the second part. So I know we need to get into the gaming portion of To the Lost Queen, but I do want to mention one more thing, is that there is a cheat menu that you can access. Basically with all of the Nancy Drew games except for, I believe, one, because I had a hard time. I tried to, because I heard from someone, or not heard, I read from someone on Facebook that they had trouble activating the cheat menu in two of the games, White Wolf and Crystal Skull. I tried it in White Wolf, it works. However, in Crystal Skull, I could not activate it myself. I don't think there is a way to access the cheat menu in Crystal Skull unless there is a way. Please comment down below so you can help other people who are playing the game in case they do want to access the cheats. But the way to access the cheat menu is by hitting Control, Shift, Tab, and C. And if that doesn't work, then it's Control, Shift, Tab. And sometimes you gotta be quick. Sometimes you gotta hit it at the same time. And there's like a whole bunch of different things that you can look through. If you understand coding, that will probably help you at some point. I don't know. But, oh jeez, I always forget this one. But there are a couple of things. I know in White Wolf, when I looked at the cheat menu, it was a lot simpler than this, and it was so beautiful to look at because it was much more easier. It was much easier to understand. There was just like 3 or 4 menus to look at, or sorry, 3 or 4 tabs to look at, and it was just easily understandable to like figure out what to do. But anyway, there are things that you can click on to help you out, whether you were stuck of like what scenes you are on, or if you need a specific item in a certain game and it glitched out on you or anything like that. There is a feature that you can access in this cheat menu. I don't know how you can do it via the actual coding or anything like that, but there is a fast convo feature that you're able to use in all of the Nancy Drew games. Of course, the feature works just by clicking the screen, no matter where your mouse is. And the way to access it is Control Shift Tab D, F, and then Enter. If that doesn't work, then it's Control Shift Tab F and then Enter. But I'm not going to do that here on the game just because I want to make sure that there is smooth sailing. We don't miss any dialogue for any stories or anything like that. And I always forget to tell this, but I have another play through going on with Tomb of the Lost Queen on my channel, but is with one of the voice actors from the game, Gabriel Wolf, who voices Dylan Carter. Freaking awesome guy, and I've gotten to know him over the years. We've become more than acquaintances, I guess. I don't know how to explain the relationship. Anyway, we've just gotten to know each other, and but it's been difficult to talk to him because of this pandemic going on. I really hope to get back to the playthrough. I don't know what's going to happen with it, but right now I'm just doing a solo play because I want to get this on my channel. Anyway, let's go through this translation. There is a little quick translates, and we could do that, but I want to do this on my own, thank you very much. And I did write down a couple of things on a piece of paper to help me out with the translation, because we did a couple of other translations throughout the tomb. So I believe the cat is E, and I think I already know the first word. I think it's 7. Yoink. And I think I already know what this word is. And this is treasures. Jeez, I'm not even having to look at my paper because I'm able to deduce the... Oh, this is 3. 3 to 7 treasures of her something. This is P L W. I guess this would be D. Four to lead the people, 3 to follow her path. This is I. Not divided. This is duty. This is B. Divided by old. Precedent. This is C. Proceeding. No, proceeding. G. Oh, that's M, and this is K. 7 treasures of her making, 4 to lead the people, 3 to follow her path, divided by duty, old, proceeding, young. Recall them here and reach within. Something tells me we're going to need help with that from Professor Hotchkiss, and she is also a reoccurring character from game number 4, Treasure in the Royal Tower. That theme was Marie Antoinette. Why did I write down tree? I meant 3. Okay. Okay.
This could be about the Queen's children.
Oh, right. Right. I would imagine Ramses II and Nefertari had children.
These must represent Nefertari's children. Maybe if I knew more about them, I could open this.
Yep. And we do have this. Amun, Anubis, Atum, Bastet, Hathor. If some of you recognize these words, good on you. That means you paid attention in either school or the movie Prince of Egypt. I love you all. Alright. Let's get... Why did I turn around? Let's get down to business to defeat Nefertari. Yoink. Oh. Hi, Bakum.
Yes?
Let's not mention this to Professor Boyle, considering he got hit in the head. Supposedly injured by a lightning strike, but the medical reports state that he was struck in the head with a blunt instrument. We're not getting into that.
Why are you so hard on Lily?
It sounds so cruel, right? I am not her friend. I am her proving ground. If she survives me, no one will ever stop her. Not ever.
True.
If she does not, then she does not have what it takes to begin with. May you be so lucky as to have a mentor who pushes you.
Still, you could be nicer.
I learned to swim fast, not because I was taught well, but because there were crocodiles in the river.
That's a good method to learn how to swim.
How did you get into archaeology?
I was a student, like Lily. I went out on a dig one day, and it was a very, very small tomb. Inside, nothing remarkable. Mummies, no hieroglyphs. But once I lowered myself down into the dark, dusty tomb, I felt a strange flutter in my chest, right here, and I do not know what overtook me, but I knew I had to push very hard on this wall. And it gave way. And you know what was there?
What?
I had opened a door thousands of years back in time. Ancient Egypt was down there. I have never again been the same.
Not to mention getting it hit yourself and wanting revenge.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye.
I'm just kidding, people. Come on. Alright. Let us... Oh no.
What happened here? Where's all of the water? There's no more water. Who would be crazy enough to do this on purpose?
Visitors from the skies. We did see a rocket in Jamila's purse with something like this. Interesting.
I've got something for you.
Ooh,
What's
really?
that?
Proof that space girl is Batty. I saw her creeping around and she dropped this. Here.
Heck yeah. You know what? I'm betting she dropped it on purpose.
It looks like some sort of code.
Ooh, you're generous. I call it the maniacal screed of a madman.
Huh.
Or is it mad woman? Why is madness gender specific to men?
Yeah, you tell me.
I like you. Let's shake the
I like
dust
your
off
accent.
the small time tomb off our boots and see the world together.
I would love that.
Can I keep this?
Yes, but you have to promise me that if it starts making sense, you'll call a psychologist immediately and schedule yourself in for a full workover. You would have had fun seeing the world with me. Admit it.
I totally would have. I totally would. Oh my gosh. Ah!
What do you think about Jamila's alien theories?
Not much. Subject change. Do you happen to know how a bloke like me might impress that cantankerous old curmudgeon down below?
You mean
Nice
Abdullah,
wording.
right?
I very much hope there isn't another one.
I imagine he responds to people talking about archaeology.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I'll do that. Thanks, Nancy.
Right, I forgot. Our name is Nancy.
What do you think of Jamila?
Is she for real? Because, wow, I've met some nutters in my life, but that girl belongs in a museum herself, with a little tag that reads Insanus Totalis.
Okay, you are being a little harsh here.
You're being a little harsh.
If it makes you feel better, I can pretend she's not insane, but then we'd both be living a lie.
Okay, you're being mean now.
I'd better get going.
Hurry back now.
Alright, I'd tell them about the water, but we're kind of in a hurry. Just because I want to make some progress in the game.
I think these letters will create words below.
Yeah, let's let them know that we're making sense of this. We're putting R here for water. Right, so each must be 5 or more. 4 or less won't reveal. 16 beginnings to find a portal. What? A portal? Okay. Canopic. Amulet. I'm not seeing a word here. This is slumber. This is Egypt. This is linen. This is mummy. Threat. Oh. This is treasure. Alright. What? Oh, it could be birds. Organ. Burial. Pharaoh. I don't know what letter that would be. I don't know what letter that would be either. Amuse? Scar? No, says 4 or less won't reveal. I am at a loss. I'm confused here. Which is a bit surprising. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so I don't even know if I have an answer for this in my cheat book. Do I? No, I don't. Just because I never had problems with it. Uh... Oh, this is upper. This is temple. BCST. Scarab. That's what it is. Temsel. Otems. Embalm. Embalm, gotcha. So I guess I'll just do this. Okay. Which means this is S.
That's not it. Wait,
There we go.
maybe if I look at the first letter of each word and see if that says anything. Let's see what this spells out.
Alright. I can already see the words. Cat. Blue. Tomb. Opens.
I need to figure out what this means.
Blue cat. Opens.
Blue
Tomb.
cat opens tomb. I should look around for something like that.
Is it talking about this cat? Do we have a brush? We do. Come on. Let's go this way.
It's a blue cat, just like in Jamila's notes.
Yep.
I need to clear this stuff away from it. Almost clear. All clear. It looks like something is supposed to be placed here.
Yippee doodles. And I'm actually going to stop here, everyone. Just because there's already very little time to talk about the book. I have like less than a minute to talk about it. So let's go ahead and save the game here. And ba-bam, let's leave. Save again so that I don't make a mistake. Okay, so the book, Secrets of the Nile. Yeah. It's. I can only tell you the plot because basically after that I gotta get going. So, Nancy and Bess pose as newlyweds with the Hardy Boys. Nancy with Frank, Bess with Joe. They Hardy Boys trail a banker targeted by radicals. Nancy protects the daughter of a friend's ex-husband. I can already see a plot going on there. I'm already seeing a connection with the two. Unfortunately, I can't talk more about this just because I'm already out of time. So I'm going to go ahead and head out. Everyone, I love you all so much, my beautiful kids and viewers. I hope I helped you out at least a little bit in this video. If not, I am not doing my job. And I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. If so, smash that like button like a kitten would. And if you're just now tuning into this channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that ugly red subscribe button. Make it that beautiful gray, as well as that bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Wednesdays 6 p.m. Central and Sundays 4:30 p.m. Central. I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rascally Rabbit, saying goodbye. Stay awesome and stay on YouTube! Right, whoops.